all began with the necessity to have a home, with the quest for a safe space to settle down and based the great civilization that we know. However, with the development of technologies, great changes were made, the very ones that proved to us the necessity of looking for better living conditions, which can be submerged in comforts and opportunities. Currently, there is a range of options for building, but why the concrete should be chosen? Which benefits can it give to us? Speaking about innovation, we must understand its composition, and in the case of concrete, we can describe it as an artificial rock, created from the combination of gravel, sand, water, and cement. But by itself, it will only be able to create robust, heavy structures that only resist large force of flattening. With the Industrial Revolution, a fact was revealed that will change the history of construction. Steel resists bending forces. This fact gave rise to the great duo. It gave way to reinforced concrete, composed of these two elements, concrete and steel. Currently, there are institutions that instruct and regulate the standards of quality of the elements based on developments and research according to the needs we have.
With this perspective, recreation of the American Concrete Institute allowed a compilation of their experimental and practical results carried out, which can reach arise from major catastrophes such as those experienced in 1985 and 2017 due to the earthquake that have marked the history of Mexico and its family.
But what if it is not necessary to put our attention on some kinds of it and we also concentrated on the small? Escherichia coli and Staphylococcus are just two bacteria that more present than what we think. Escherichia coli is a bacterium found in the digestive system of humans and healthy animals, even though most of its varieties are harmless. However, it is responsible for diarrhea disease, which are the second cause of morbidity in children under 5 years of age in Mexico, and in the case of older adults, develop life-threatening kidney failure. These bacteria can be found mainly in rat food during the cut's meat, consuming contaminated water or through cross transmission. Likewise, it represents a great red flag if we realize that it can be easily found in the system of drainage, which can contaminate bodies of water or agricultural scrap.
On the other hand, Staphylococcus is a wide range of bacteria, having an approximate of 35 known species, and they are responsible for some diseases such as skin infection, bacteremia, bone infection, endocarditis, pneumonia, and more of the time food poisoning. In recent years, Staphylococcus aureus began to alarm the medical community as it is increasing case of bloodstream infection, BSI, and food poisoning caused by this bacterium mainly in industrialized countries. And what can we specifically about it? Well, science and technology have made ways for antibacterial concrete. Conventional concrete allows the deposit of bacteria along their surface, but under the ideal conditions, can reproduce granular bacterial colonies. It has been shown that after disinfection process of the element created with this concrete, they continue to present the presence of bacteria, but not in a superficial way. Instead, these microorganisms achieve penetrate within the elements. In a space with large exposure, some has during they present alarming concentration of bacteria, where started the biochemical agent that generates its metabolic process for the generation of its energy, which dramatically accelerates the corrosion of metallic elements. See, from the aspect of durability, the microbial present reduce the useful life of the structures, which can we reflect the maintenance or restoration cost.
Antibacterial concretes give a twist to this story, since they not only safeguard the longevity of a concrete core against the chemical attack of these bacteria, they allow to inhibit the growth of bacteria at least 85%, creating very dynamic conditions and increasing the cleaning and disinfection periods. The risk reduces risk of contamination, It is ideal for hospitals, being one of the main spaces where the contagion occurs, such as in industrial areas for the production, storage, and preparation of food, current, recreational, and educational spaces. In this way, areas of greater sanitary control can be ensured that provide greater care for the population. Like usual concretes, antibacterial concretes can be used as structural elements with a capacity of up to 41 megapascales, could be of being used in hot and cold climates, but always under the specification of a qualified designer. Today we have realized that distance can be a great point to take care of our health, but also the four walls that house our homes that can isolate a medical intervention or that store our food production can save us. We need to take care of children, grandparents, families, medical personnel. We all need to take care of yourselves. We need to crave a safe spaces. We need antibacterial concretes.